The other reason why this glitch exists is because we go through this too. In fact, this is something, even though we wrote this originally back in 2022, this just happened recently, this year, 2024. Welcome to Biz Glitch 366. It's June 9th, and it is glitch number 161. Doing a series of glitches here by myself. Trevor and I are dividing and conquering with some obligations that we have to contend with thanks to the SBA. But anywho, today's glitch is something along the lines of other topics we've talked about when it comes to your website. Does your website have high quality content? Now, we've talked in previous glitches about the frequency of blogging and when was the last time you had a blog written? When was the last time you wrote a blog? This is more of how high quality is your content? Do you just have a landing page, which could be fine if you do that correctly as well when it comes to search words and keywords. But with a website, having quality content includes making it real easy for someone to know what you're doing and what you do and how to get in touch with you and how to access information to test your credibility, to understand your background and who you are and what you do. A lot of people who write blogs, I know these platforms, they tend to encourage people to write blogs, like LinkedIn has articles or Medium because it's monetized. Honestly, sometimes I have forgotten to put a blog on my actual website. I'm so what's the word I'm looking for? I'm so distracted, thank you, by these platforms and the algorithm that sometimes I actually forget, oh, I should probably put that blog on my website as well, because that matters. It counts toward Google and searches. Now, as of the recording of this video, Google's going through some stuff. There is some changes happening that I'm aware of that have to do with AI and large language models and how Google is competing with that now and how they're trying to adjust to stay relevant. And so even these big corporations have that consideration to contend with, and small business owners do too. How are you getting your information out there for people to find? This is the other thing on why this glitch exists. The algorithm and Google, who has been predominant for the last couple of decades for searches, a lot of my content I would put on the Google My Business page. And that's because Google and YouTube are the biggest search engines. I would be so preoccupied with what I'm putting where. And I just want to remind you that your website still counts and still matters for high quality content for you to be discovered. We were doing searches on Google for the SBA EIDL program, and we would come up first. And that didn't happen recently. And I was like, whoa. So sometimes even if you're having high quality content, that doesn't always necessarily mean that it's getting picked up because of all the changes happening in our world with AI and Google and OpenAI and all the companies that want a piece of the action. Are you reviewing your content on your website? Are you testing the content on your website? And in the glitch, we give a couple of tips on how to see how this might be working for you. Number one, you can always hire a third party to do an audit. Number two, you can do a swap with a friend, another business professional, colleague, associate, and do each other a favor and say, hey, you review my website, I'll review your website. You could also ask a friend, number three, to take a stroll on your website and see, is it easy to understand? Is it easy to navigate? Is there a nice flow? Is the content readable? And are you inspired by anything there to want to consider? This is a chance you can ask for a referral too. Do you know anybody who you think I could do business with that you would be able to refer to me? So that is 161. I hope that was helpful, and we'll see you tomorrow.